So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The
Old
excitement
Trafford.
already palpable.
Manchester United against Japan.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Going for goal! Oh, crossbar! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, Red, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Inzaghi! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedro Neto. This looks promising. Pass somewhat off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Hernandez. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bruno Fernandes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Rodri gets it clear. Out towards the flank. That's going to go a long way. De Arrascaeta. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Clipped into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Manchester United finding their passes. No question, this is the man you want to get on. Eto'o gets through on his own. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Header comes in! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And now they can spring out of Beckham! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Loose ball now, and another try! Has another go! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Japan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Eto'o. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Knocks it out wide. Pedro Neto.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Shapes to shoot! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mazraoui. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
Chance! And he's done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
And the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Casemiro. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's on it, can he get away? Into the channel. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Schlotterbeck. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. He's one-on-one, surely! Yaya Toure. Played out wide. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A probing pass. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. And they've got Reed. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Inzaghi. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Pedro Neto.
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He slings it in. That's a decent clearance.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
He's through, it's one-on-one.
Decent chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Josiane de Arrascaeta. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Chanafep.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Mazraoui has created one goal already. And this is Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. No, it's Inzaghi. That has ended up in no man's land. That's really well cleared. Casemiro. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
Bellingham. And it's Mazraoui. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. And that has been clubbed away. And they're back on the ball again.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries a deft little ball.
Great chance!
That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Coming on the field, number 39, Tal. Number
Great vision.
8, Ronaldo.
It's Raul!
Looking for the run. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And this is Inzaghi. Mazraoui. Oh, that's superb. Nicely spread. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Maldini gets it away. Passes short and sharp.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Lofted in. Beckham standing over it.
Oh, and again! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Japan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead.
He's had a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And time is up. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Manchester
matters.
United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Cross in. Singo with the clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Bruno Fernandes, looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Now it's just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! It's not an especially good pass, that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
No, that was never going to make it. Filippo Inzaghi. Bruno Fernandes. Foot in. Bellingham. Oh, he's bustling through here. That is a brilliant interception. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. First quarter of an hour gone. That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Gullit. Looking to play him in. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. Mazraoui cuts it out. Bellingham. Looking tidy in possession here. Goes for a shot! He scores! Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through?
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
He's a sharp little ball here, and this is Van Basten. He's had a shot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Inzaghi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes finds himself offside. De Arrascaeta cuts out the pass. Bellingham. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's really well cleared. Singo. Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Bellingham plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gently done. Bellingham is herring after that one. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Oh, well played. It's out for a goal kick. There could be trouble here. Van Basten. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1
Played out
minute
wide.
added time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Manchester United kick off the second half. And it's Bellingham. Chips it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Wilshere. That has been slung wide. Bellingham. Filippo Inzaghi. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And it's Hernandez. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now he's off and running. And he welcomes it in. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Good ball, good take. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Schlotterbeck. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's picked his way through. Well read, nice interception. Hernandez. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Almost an hour gone. Taken back almost at once. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Manchester United finding their passes. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Arrascaeta. That is good alertness. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution in progress.
Tell. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he cuts out the supply. And he can clear it away. Singo. Casemiro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United!
The goal
And
for
they get
Manchester
themselves
United
in front!
after 77 minutes.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitutions taking
Manchester
place.
United take the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18, Etta Brisal.
Now it's Tell.
Coming on the field
Spread neatly.
is number
Bruno
21,
Fernandes,
Gareth
foul
Bale.
and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, played right into his path. Bruno Fernandes.
Now it's Tell.
Threads one in.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Bernardo Silva.
Hernandez deals with that comfortably.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20, Bernardo Silva. Coming on to replace
Pass just
him
lacking
is
in accuracy.
Number 14, Szoboszlai.
Into stoppage time, very
Added minutes
little
have
left
been
on it.
indicated.
Chanatip. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
An uncompromising challenge.
Knocks it into space. Well, there's the clearance. And that is as far as it goes.
Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on.